Hello, this is Maurice Parker. Welcome to the Maurice Parker channel. Oh, hello, this is Maurice Parker. Welcome to the Maurice Parker channel. If you're new, subscribe below. I just wanted to go over everything with everybody. I just want to say thank everybody for supporting this channel and everything. The biggest thing today I wanted to talk about was the college football championship games, which was very good. First off, I wanted to do a quick mention on the Midwestern championship game between Boise State and I believe the number 20, I forget the number 20 ranked team, but I know they ended up winning 21-7. And Alshon Jennings, who's a Heisman candidate, had 2 touchdowns, had 203 yards. That was a really impressive game by him. And congratulations to them winning in the Mountain West. The other big game today was the SEC championship game between the Georgia Bulldogs and the Texas Longhorns. This is Texas's first time being in the SEC. I do believe it is in the Big 12. Man, what a game it was. First of all, the half was 7-3. Back the quarterback got hurt. Actually, the one had that at the end of playing halftime, in which he had threw a pick. Luckily, he got tackled. The backup quarterback, the skeleton, came in, did was efficient. It was a hard-fought SEC game. Actually, if you look down to the wire, it was just two competitive teams just playing hard down the middle. I believe number 6 from Texas is going to be a superstar in the making. Wingo, I believe that's his name. Really good route runner. Was exceptional catching the ball today. For Georgia, I think that this shows that they have depth, that they have what it takes to go to the SEC championship game. Ultimately, they won the SEC championship game. What had happened is the quarterback had drove them down there, had scored a touchdown. But the second time he had got a field goal, he had to do a horrible hit. They was up 16-13, and there was like a minute or something left, and he got blitzed, and the inexperience unfortunately showed because typically you watch the game, oh, let's take the sacks, but it's going so fast. He ends up going here, throws the ball way over outside the receiver's range. It goes right to the DB. Luckily, number 7 had tackled him. They end up driving down the field. Game goes in overtime. First overtime for Texas, they get held to the Georgia defense to hold them to 3 points. The ensuing drive in overtime, you had the Georgia Bulldogs quarterback 14. He's running up the middle, to get the first down. He gets the first down, but he gets blasted. I'm talking like this hit was like the late 1990s, early 2000s hit. It was in my, um, of course, it's going to draw a flag because of the way it looked. Ultimately, they said there was no flag for target, and dude did hit him in the head. But when you lead with your shoulder, you know, I can see it going either way. I would say the quarterback back comes in one play, hands the ball to Travis Etienne, runs it in the end zone, touchdown. Georgia Bulldogs is the SEC championship. We got to congratulate them for that. For Coach Kirby, that was amazing because the earlier I know they lost to Alabama, and for them to come and beat the Texas, this was crazy. After they had a long, grueling game against last week against Georgia Tech in 8 overtimes, and this overtime they sealed the deal. And it's amazing for them. Congratulations to them. Now we had a game in the SEC that, my goodness, went down to the wire. First, Clemson was running away to it. It was 31-14. Then you have SMU Mustangs come back in the span of the fourth quarter, 2 touchdowns, field goal, drove them on the field. Um, I'm thinking to myself, oh, this game's about to go to OT. Oh, thank you for the like. This game's about to go to OT. Ain't no way. The next thing I know, they kick the ball off. Clemson at this point is running, has a beautiful return. The quarterback from Clemson throws the ball to the receiver. I think he gets tackled at the 39-yard line. There's 3 seconds left. This kicker, whose career long is 51, has a chance to win the ACC championship. The 56-yard field goal. Now, that's long even in the NFL, but in college, think about it, that's longer. This kicks up, this kid booms the kick through the uprights. And it is just, it's good. And all that motion because Clemson was like number 17. And for them to win, they thought their championship hopes were dead. But, when you get to the college football championship game, especially at a lower ranked scene. It was incredible, and I always do like the fact that the coach did give honor to God because I do think that that's amazing because sometimes we get so high and we don't want, sometimes we're so quick to take the praises. It's nice to see a coach honor acknowledge that he got open the door. But I think that's very valuable and important in the game that we need that type of stuff. We need coaches like that who's going to go there, who's going to, give such and words due. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Just like anybody has their own beliefs, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that to take a moment to thank you because it's even the highest of moments and even it's the lowest of moments. It's great. Uh, that kicker, shout out to the kicker making a 56-yarder. I know that is incredible in a high pressure situation to win the SEC championship. ACC championship was incredible. Congratulations. Now, another big championship game that went out was the Big Ten. It was the number one Oregon Ducks versus number three Penn State. Now, this game it had its highs and lows. You had Oregon's high octane offense, first three possessions, touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Penn State gets held. They do a pick, not a pick six, but they end up running backs balled out. Their tight end was all class of number 44. It just came down to stops. So it ends up becoming 45-37. The Penn State defense gets a stop. Two things happened that I thought was really questionable. So on the 1st and 10 play, I think that they was driving. The quarterback had threw the ball. This is the previous side when it was 30-45. He had threw the ball and it was 3rd and 8. But they did a hurry up and then they had a quick play. Then they switched it to like 3rd and 10. Basically said that it wasn't a catch, but on the replay, even the announcers will tell you it looked like a catch to me. And they ended up scoring the drive. I got to give Allen credits. He had threw the ball. However, as he's doing it, the dude has a shirt. So as imagine how hard it is. And this is like 4th now. So they have to score. Catches it, touch on 2 defenders, catches it, touchdown. Unfortunately, they did get the ball back. 2nd and 1. Normally you're thinking, okay, at this point, there's a minute or so left. He's probably going to try to get first down. No, he decides to do a deep ball. Though normally I would say, you know what? I get it. You're trying to spread them out. The problem, unfortunately, was the corners. I'm thinking he probably, and he thought, just like John Franklin thought, they're probably going to do cover 2, which we're expecting him to let go. Safety's going to pick a side. The problem is the D-back stayed with him. And there's a safety over there, and the D-back from Oregon makes a heck of a pick 6. It was elite level. And from there, they get the first down, and they win the game. They are the Big Ten championship. I know you can see they're visibly upset with the Penn State quarterback was, but I would tell them to take solace in the fact that you played a great game. It just those mistakes, but I think that because they was ranked so high, they're still going to get in the college football playoffs. I think tomorrow, as we find out more about it, the rankings and the teams, I'm honestly going to say I think SMU is in the most danger of being out because they lost the game to a number 17 ranked Clemson. I think the only thing that might save them is the fact that because before they was getting blown out, only because they lost by 3, that might help them. I think Penn State losing by 8 points might end up helping them. I think for Penn State losing and for Texans because they was ranked like 1 and 3, they're not as in danger of missing the college football playoffs. It had to be ranked a little bit lower. I think when the committee does their voting tomorrow, they're probably going to vote CMU out, and Alabama's going to get in. Even though they had 3 losses, I might add. But again, that is the world of college football. They're probably going to get in the game. But congratulations to all the collegiate conference champions. All of them did a wonderful job. I think they all was impressive and did really well. To those young men out there playing, I know I normally would go deeper into each game, but I like to dissect it short to the point. I think each game has its own uniqueness and tell. I would implore anybody to watch more about it. I'm just giving a little bit, but as I get a little bit more comfortable, I could go deeper into what it is because I respect all those athletes. That has to be a tough feeling if you are not on the winning side of these conference championships because for some of these PCers, this may be the last time, but I would tell them who was ranked higher use this as motivation for college football playoffs. If you're, get in, use this as motivation to say, hey, I don't want this feeling again. I'm going to go to prove it. I will also say tomorrow I will give you more NFL analysis and updates for week 14. Actually, I can't believe it's late in the year. Week 14 analysis updates with the games coming on as soon as I can. I'm actually looking forward to that as well. Actually, on the side note, the NFL Week 14 did start, and the Detroit Lions beat the Green Bay Packers 34-31. Uh, and I do appreciate you guys just sitting down, listening to what I had to say about the snippet about college football. To all my other anime viewers out there who like my passion as far as when I do talk about the word and manga, there will be videos like that when this particular season is over, or football or NFL season is over. I will have more to say about that too. So don't go nowhere. This is a very topic channel. I have just as many passion in one thing, so I'm ecstatic. Ecstatic about that. But for now, we're just talking about the professional force. Don't worry. To all my manga fans out there, I do have my manga. It's working. Things are looking good, and I have not stopped working on that, and I have been letting people know about reading the word has been going good and going great too. I would say for those champions in college football, it is amazing to see those young men win and the heart, sweat, and tears on the line for that. It's incredible games. There was a lot of good games out there. I would say from this, you learn from it, you build, you recover. I would want them to take solace and pride in the fact that you got there to the championship, conference championships. Ultimately, you want to win, and your goal should be winning. But I'm just one of those people that believe that you always take joy in what you do because it is an honor to play or be there because it is. Oh, we want to win. It's not. This is guaranteed. Of course, you want to win. Everybody wants to win the game. But even getting there, take solace in the fact that you are going to go out there and succeed and you're going to thrive. And, take fact that as long as you gave it everything you had, then there's nothing else to be. I look forward to hearing more of you guys' feedback. Just thank you so much for taking the time to watch my channel. If you did not see it live, uh, it's okay. Like I said, you just send it to a friend. All it takes is one share, something like that. This is a small channel. I wanted to grow it bigger, obviously, but I need y'all help. Thank you guys for listening for my insight. I look forward to giving you new content tomorrow on the NFL. Thank you.